Joining me this morning is Jolene Whistler and Gordon Presley here to tell me about Gimme Shelter, a night to end homelessness. So it'll be hosted by Pheonix Community Development Services. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for coming in. So first, if you're able to share the mission and the values of this organization with us.
Sure. So our mission is turning lives around. We help those who are experiencing homelessness secure permanent supportive housing, and we offer several supportive services as well. Gimme Shelter started 8 years ago, and it is a night where folks have the privilege of spending the night in a cardboard box or their vehicles to simulate what it's like for those who are experiencing homelessness.
I really love that you bring up the word privilege because it really calls out the fact that it is a privilege for us to have a warm place to lay our heads. Because everyone isn't awarded that experience.
Right. And there are people, as we speak, in the 4 counties that we serve, which is Woodford, Tazewell, Peoria, and Fulton, who are sleeping outside in this weather, unfortunately.
That's unbelievable. And I know you actually participated in this simulation before. So how was that experience for you?
It's eye-opening for sure. And so with the 1-5, we're a chapter of the Illinois Widow Sons. We do a lot of direct outreach, and so we've been going out for almost a decade, out to the camps in a similar manner to what they do, but not with the same resources. Over time, we teamed up with them, and so we'll be bringing a 10-person team this year. This is our 4th year participating within the event. It definitely puts things in perspective, you know, because like you said, we go home after the event's over. I'm going to go home and take a warm shower, probably after stopping for breakfast, and take a nap in a warm bed. So I spent one night outside, but then I'm comfortable in my daily life again, you know. Not everybody has that privilege, like we're talking, you know. Some people are out there day in, day out, even when it's like this, and it definitely changes your mindset.
Yeah, and even in that short amount of time, what were the kind of things going through your mind while you were in it and uncomfortable and maybe cold?
It's cold.
It's cold. You think to yourself, what can I do? Am I laying right? Gosh, it's uncomfortable. How can I lay in my box or my car where I'm more comfortable and will be able to fall asleep? And then the cold sets in and you're like, gosh, I need to think warm thoughts. Like, what can I think so that I can force myself into a sleep mode? So there's all kinds of things that you think. And also you think, gosh, this is only 12 hours that we're doing this. Like, what about those who are doing this every day, every night? So it really does give you a pretty good full scope of the situation.
And the fact that we get to go home and shut our doors, lock them, safety, was that a big thing that came up for either of you?
No, we have security there as well, but we have a warming center the whole time. So at the Riverplex, we're also doing it at the Miller Center this year in Pekin, and there's a warming center. So we have food there, drink hot beverages, so people can go in anytime and get warm if they get cold. And then the next morning, we have a hot, delicious breakfast that is catered in from Barracks. So we're really excited to have them again this year. But we do have the capacity to have a warming center. But in real life, that's not always possible.
Right, that's not always possible.
Not always possible.
So for people that may be looking for those resources, what would you suggest? Where should they start? Where should they go?
So if you know someone who is experiencing homelessness or you yourself are experiencing homelessness, you can call us at 674-7310. That's our phone number. And we have an amazing street outreach program and team that goes out into those pockets in our community where those who are unhoused are located and help them, try to get as much information they can about them to see what we can do to get them housed. So we have, our street outreach team is amazing, and the things that they see and the compassion they have for others is just pretty phenomenal. I'm very proud to work where I work because we have an amazing team.
You should be. Are you proud to be participating again this year?
Absolutely. And I say that on behalf of the organization. You know, the things we do, like I said, they have a lot more resources, a lot more reach, and people that are going out daily doing it. So we're glad to contribute to that cause and be able to, you know, help them to make a difference. You know, as far as that goes, we look for participants, but I think one thing that I don't know if we made clear last time is what we really need is the sponsors. You know, not everybody wants to spend the night in the box. And it's not as bad as it sounds because it's a limited window. And like she said, there's a warming center. And it's not quite like people probably think it is the first time. it is uncomfortable and gets your attention. But the biggest part is the people that sponsor us donate money, you know, for the people doing that out there, and that's what goes to actually make the difference at the end of the day.
And this shirt was last year's shirt. So this year, our event is going to be held on February 16th. It's a Friday, and it starts at 6 p.m. and runs until the 17th Saturday until 6 a.m. So it's
Fantastic.
the 16th.
Yes, and that information is right there on your screen. We'll be sure to have it on our website as well at 25newsnow.com. But for now, thank you both so much for stopping in.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.